Hi, this is Brandon Spilley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the close grip bench press with the shoulder saver and specifically the Elite FTS shoulder saver. This is an apparatus designed to help save your shoulders as you bench press, limit range of motion, and it simulates a board press. So this one's equivalent to about a 1.5, a little bit smaller than a 2 board. And it's just a really high durable foam that goes on the barbell, and this is a fantastic training tool. Just like it says, save your shoulders, but it's also a great way to help develop the tricep musculature for your bench press or any kind of horizontal pressing, especially with the close grip. And I really like the shoulder saver for the close grip option, is that the close grip bench press usually has more range of motion, and this helps decrease the range of motion a little bit, help us meet in somewhere in the middle, and be able to train the tricep close to around the same range of motion that you would have in your standard bench press, but with a more close grip variation, just to be able to continue to target the triceps a little bit more than your standard bench press. So this thing from Elite FTS, they're really affordable, 30, 40 bucks, something like that. They get used a ton in our facility, but you're just going to put this on the barbell. You just basically get it on here and then just hammer it on. Pretty self-explanatory. It's really good and snug. It's not going to beat your barbell up, and it will last a long time. So once we have that on there, then what we're going to do is we're going to get in our standard close grip bench press position. So I like to get set on my traps first here, grab the barbell with my index finger on the smooth for me. This is completely up to you where your hands are at, but close grip is generally just something that's closer than your standard bench press grip. Once we have that set here, we're going to drop our hips down, put our feet on the ground, and then you can tuck your feet if you choose to, depending upon if you compete and what your federation allows, or your feet can be flat. If you're a general trainee, I usually just suggest that you got your feet flat here. It's a little bit safer on the low back. You can be a little more stable. But we're going to keep our shoulders pulled down a little bit, kind of keep them pulled together. I'm going to grab the barbell, knuckles towards the ceiling. Barbell's going to sit in the meat of my hands here. And then I'm going to take a good breath, unrack the barbell, bring it out over my chest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come straight down so my elbows stay in. We're not going to come out like this. Okay, elbows come straight in. We're going to tap our chest right back up. So notice that that's not a huge range of motion. You know, it's pretty decent, but it's limiting my range of motion. But I can feel my triceps doing a ton of work, a little less of my chest. And I come back and rack. So overall, it's just like a standard close grip bench press. We're just going to limit the range of motion, and we're going to use a shoulder saver. There's also apparatuses like bench blocks, which is the same thing, but you can control your height a little bit more. Elite FTS currently has 2 of these, the red one and a black one. The black one has more range of motion. But it's just a great way to train your triceps and build them up and improve your bench press. When I program these, I really like these for about 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 5 to 8 reps. I like this more of a heavier hypertrophy-based option to really train the triceps. Of course, if you were somebody that does conjugate or something like that, you could certainly use a 1 rep max or 3 rep max or 5 rep max, or you know, doing like a 5x5, something like that as a builder for your bench press. I think anything that's in the relatively strength and hypertrophy ranges up to 10 is probably good. And once you start getting past 10, you're really probably starting to look at a little bit more kind of endurance-based qualities, and that might be a good finisher, you know, maybe at the end, but for the most part, you're not going to do in sets of 15 with this exercise. So that is the close grip bench press with the shoulder saver, a great way to bench press, save your shoulders, build your triceps, and increase your arm size, and for the most part, just help build your bench press. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.